Welcome, everybody. I know it's been quite a while. First time doing a live stream, especially on YouTube, but I'm pretty excited about it. And I just got back from California. It's got my head thinking, and I've been trying to get a lot done today, except to shower. I'll get to that later. But right now, behind me, what I've been doing is just cleaning off all my lenses right after I offloaded. And I think that's a very essential part, is whenever you come back from any trip, to clean all of your gear. You want to make sure that it's ready to go for the next project. You got to be thinking steps and steps ahead. What can you do now that'll make a way better effort in the end? But anyway, the process is quite simple. I first start with just a little brush, and then everybody's favorite, the rocket blower. And then what I take, most people just use water, but actually my computer friend decided that it's best that you put half water, half alcohol. And so you just spray that on the side and then grab your lens, just rub it right over. This is the 100 macro. Love this, my favorite lens. But honestly, if you don't feel like cleaning a lot of lenses, which you can be cumbersome, just get a filter. You're going to need this for cinematic footage anyway. This is an ND filter. This is 77 millimeter. I'd honestly recommend at least an 82, just for the sheer fact if you ever get those pro level lenses, you won't have to replace them like I'll have to do with this one. But anyway, let's hop into the real reason why we're here today, and that's because I've been using a monitor. Well, I was using a monitor for quite a while, and it's a very nice monitor. If you've heard of SmallHD, they came out with the Focus last year, and it's a phenomenal product. You can import LUTs. I do believe it is only 720. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the display looks super, super clear. Like, I mean, this thing's definitely a beast. Like, hands down, you can import LUTs. I mean, you can't do that with most of them, but the biggest feature is that it's touchscreen. You can put different little profiles in it, and that's what I love about it. And if you're wondering what music is going on in the background, this is actually Artlist. It's $200 a year for commercial use. I use it for all of my clients if you're interested. But anyway, this is not typically how people use the Focus. And the reason why is because they give you this, the swivel mount. The best thing for any YouTuber or someone who wants to record themselves and they need feedback. You see, as well as its touchscreen, it's actually able to flip the screen orientation whenever you put it on top of the camera. The only thing is, my second job that I did with it, which was a wedding for my computer friend as well, I lost this little thing. It's called a thumb screw, and I scavenged all over the internet looking for this thing, and I'm just not sure what's gonna work. So I'm looking at forums on, SmallHD, seeing what they have, and I was not getting any luck. I decided to reach out to the customer service at SmallHD, and I got nothing in return for a couple months, honestly. So I decided to again reach out because I really wanted this piece, because at the moment I've been using this little arm to hold it, and it's just not ideal. You want the monitor on top of the camera. It just, balance-wise, it makes a lot more sense. So second time reaching out to them, they did an amazing favor. They decided that they were going to send me multiple of the thumb screws, because they used to have a link in the forum that I looked at, but it was broken. There's no way I could get this thumb screw. So I reached out, as you should, and the response was just surprising. It's exactly what a company should do with their customer service, and sending me replacements, multiple of them, so I can continue using their product was a genius idea. I mean, it only benefits them, it benefits me, and I mean, heck, now I'm making a live stream about it. I actually haven't even opened the package yet. This is it right here. You can see it in the thumbnail, but I'm very stoked about this because I can finally put the SmallHD to use. I mean, this is not a cheap buy. I mean, it's $500. It's not something you just want to let sit. all because of this tiny little thumb screw. So let's dive right in. I don't typically like unboxings. I feel like they're quite boring, but it's a live stream, so, you know, skip through it if you don't like it. Oh, well, if you're watching live, you can't skip through it, but you get it. No fancy knife. I'm not that YouTube status yet. Okay. I actually plan on doing a lot more live streams, especially once I get this SmallHD working, to actually use either my Canon or my Sony, probably the Sony. Oh, but yes, here they are. $600 depends on what kit you get, was holding me back. I wasn't able to use it. But here they are. These tiny little things. I'm glad they gave me multiple because, let's be honest, I'm going to lose another one easily. You grab that. Grab the monitor. Now, just like I was saying with the lenses, you're going to want to do the same thing to your monitor. This is actually quite dirty right now, so I will demonstrate. Brush. Get off all that little dust. Okay. Blower. And the reason you're doing this is because whenever you rub like that cloth over the screen or glass, anything like that, I mean, if there's a dust particle on there, you could actually scratch the screen, and you definitely don't want to do that. Okay, grab this. It's actually an Apple one. Comes with, I believe, the iPad. That's what I'm using. I mean, use whatever cloth you can. Microfiber, I mean. Okay, give that a nice rub. Watch out for smears. I'm no pro at this, but just trying to demonstrate. All right, and let's hope I have a charged battery for this bad boy. It uses the Sony L batteries. Same that they use for a lot of lights, but I shall be right back. Boom. Oh, bam. And we're live. Okay, well, we've been live. Anyway, this is the L battery right here that you're actually going to use on the SmallHD. I actually, little quick tip, if you throw the packaging that your lights come in, you can use it as a diffuser for softer light. If you look at the shadows on me, it's not much of a difference, but it's definitely a lot softer. But anyway, we're going to take off this battery, turn it off first. Now with these L batteries, you will break them if you do not press this button right here. See, release, press, because I have literally taken it out. And what's inside of these L batteries is actually 4 lithium AA batteries. That's what it is. So you can actually see I have had to tape this, as well I've had to tape the other L battery I have. It's just the way it is. Anyway, we shall insert it as such. Boom, just like that. Okay. Power on. Oh, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a light. We live? Okay, so just had to hold it longer than usual. This is what the screen looks like. You can't see it, but it says no HDMI signal, obviously. So that's where this bad boy comes in. Now, SmallHD, they do make you use proprietary cables because the slot is so small. But if you watch one of Kai's videos, you can, if you want, break that little slot, but it's quite secure. They come with what it is a micro, is what's inside of the unit, to mini, which is perfect for my Canon, although the Sony uses a micro as well. So they do not have a micro to micro, but it does come with a micro to HDMI, full size. So then I had to use the full size to mini, then back to micro. So it's a lot of mess, but it gets the job done if you don't feel like buying their proprietary cable. So again, it is what it is. But anyway, best part, where did I put thumb screw. So obviously you have the power button on this side, not trying to flick you off. And then on the other side, that's where you're actually going to want to attach this bad boy. So right here, something so simple that I've needed for months. I actually haven't used on any of my jobs just because of the sheer use. I don't have this. But then boom, just like that, tighten it up a little bit, loosen, get it just right. Okay, and just like that, I mean, it's now facing that way. You see, like straight down where the SmallHD is. Then I shall flip it, and boom, just like that. You see it flip right over. And now I can throw it on top. Plug it in. Boom. Look, just like that. We are live. We'll point it up at something. Thankfully, I have the ultra wide on. So get a little wider. So just to help y'all out, give it a nice little tilt. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely pretty stoked. I can finally start using this product. Now, I know I'm not going to go real in depth. I just wanted to shout out to SmallHD, of course. Big thanks. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all did exactly what you needed to in this problem that I was having, and I'm sure a lot of different SmallHD users were using. I was honestly debating whether I wanted to use SmallHD anymore just because they never got back to me, but now that is definitely not on the case. Definitely sticking with SmallHD. They've got a great product. Like I said, it's touchscreen. And I've already got some presets. As you can see, I've got like some Lumetri, got grass. I mean, you can really do a lot of stuff. I even got black and white just so I can focus on detail. But anyway, thanks guys for watching, guys and girls, of course. Still working on my outro, but I'm actually going to be having a very different space here soon. Just finished the book, Essentialism, and it's really got me thinking on what I really need in life. But no, I mean, I'm very excited for what's to come, and tell me if you like these live streams, because I'd like to do them more. It seems a lot easier format. I edit videos all the time. It's just like so much harder to focus on YouTube videos whenever I'm working on client videos. If you get what I mean, it's just like clients come first. I mean, I have to pay the bills, of course. But yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody, and peace. All right, how do I end this thing? Are you sure?